Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Monday, April 6th, 2026. So, what did you think of today's crossword?
Well, today's crossword was kind of a turning point in my life.
Whoa, really?
Really, because I absolutely, positively did not know what this theme was. And it had to be explained to me by our daughter.
I see. I didn't even realize there was a theme. I guess I just sort of missed that. Was there a revealer?
Yes, 37 across.
Wow, I really need to pay more attention. Huh. Okay. Why don't you talk about that theme, and then I'll try and follow along if I can.
Okay, well, there were 4 themed clues, and the revealer was 37 across, tax on, or when parsed as 2 words, what all the theme clues all have. And the answer to that was appends, like tacking on something.
Sure.
You add an appendix or you append something. So appends. But if you parse it as 2 words, you get app ends. App ends. Well, the themed clues were answers were bat signal, apple of discord, cut me some slack, and I twitch.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess the last words in each one of those is the end of an app. It's the like the last word in an app name.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea. I don't know what any of those apps are.
Oh. Okay.
So it was just beyond me.
Mm-hmm. But you didn't need that in order to solve it.
No, you did not. And that was good.
Mm-hmm.
It was very good for me because otherwise I probably couldn't have finished this puzzle.
So here's something interesting. If you think about sort of the generational gaps here, the answers themselves are designed for an older audience.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, Gotham City SOS bat signal 17 across.
Mm-hmm.
Well, everybody knows the bat signal, or they should. I bet our daughter, well, maybe our daughter did.
Yeah, she knew.
She knew it. Okay.
All
right.
She was the one who said, I think it's bat signal.
All right.
Like,
okay. 28 across, though. Dissension cause in Greek myth, apple of discord.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you pick someone who's like generation recent. Well, I don't know what the exact letter is, so we'll call it generation recent. I bet they don't know apple of discord. They don't teach that in school anymore. Nope. They're too busy teaching people how to add. And then cut me some slack, same thing. So and even I twitch. Well, I mean, okay, I guess most people might know I twitch, but
yeah, I think that's across all generations.
But the point is, the answers look like they were targeting an older audience, whereas the theme was targeting a younger audience. I've heard of all of these. I use Discord a lot. Slack isn't Slack like the equivalent of Teams? I don't know.
Why are you asking me?
Oh, good point.
I don't know any of these apps.
It seems to me I used to use Slack for some things, but it was so confusing because just of how it was sort of configured. I was just like, I don't need this. There are other apps that I can use in their place. But Discord is a pretty common app. I guess Signal is too, but
what does it do?
It provides a sort of a place where you can talk. So you can, it's just a place for, I mean, I use it just to sort of converse with people.
Why don't you just call them?
Well, because, I mean, you can't, it's not designed for synchronous communication, right? You just post a message and then other people sort of chip in. You can break it up into channels. You can have voice channels and stuff. It's actually pretty useful. Twitch, I think, is for games. Yes. And so I'm not much into games.
Yes.
And so
our daughter said that was something with a game.
But we've definitely seen that because they talk about, all the time they're talking about lag as being the enemy of gamers. And in the New York Times, right? They'll mention that occasionally. And I thought they've done that in conjunction with Twitch. Just sort of curious. I'm just sort of curious now that you've mentioned this, just how frequently have we seen, let's see, well, of course, if we look for Twitch, it could show up for all sorts of different
Oh, yeah,
reasons.
all of these could.
But let's just see how many times it's shown up. We'll go to the famous X word info word finder. And if we look at Twitch, let's say, Twitch has only shown up 8 times in the New York Times crossword. This won't take long. Reaction to a really bad pun. That does not sound like an app. Spasm, jerk. And then let's see. Sudden quick pull, sudden quick jerk, and jerk. These were from the 1960s and 50s. They probably didn't have much to say about apps at that point.
Nope.
So anyway, but theme notwithstanding, you got through the crossword.
I did.
Good. Excellent. Were there any places in the crossword where you had difficulties? Or?
No, not really. We got through it quite quickly. So no, the clues were very straightforward, and most of them were fairly simple, easy to answer.
Right.
So no, it was a good Monday puzzle in terms of difficulty.
Right.
But it was made, for
Novice solvers.
right. Yeah. So yeah, we didn't have any problems, but it was just like when it was over, I'm like, I have no idea what they're talking about here. So anyway, it was good. Our daughter was with me, so she could explain it.
Right.
So,
I liked 51 across, food court loiterer, the answer to which was mall rat.
yes.
I wonder if that's a debut. It is not. Mall rat
No.
has appeared 4 times.
We've had mall rats for a long time.
Almost as many times as Twitch. Actually, more times than Twitch.
But
How
yes, we kind of ended up in the middle.
Really?
34 across. Now, I am sure you got this right away. It's all in French. I'll let you read it because...
Well, no, it's not all in French. It's exclamation of faux innocence.
No, 34 across.
I was reading that.
Oh,
It's not French. That's English. Exclamation of faux innocence. I mean, I suppose you could say faux innocence.
are you looking at 34 across?
I am looking at 34 across. Do you have a different 34 across than
Mine is in French. Après blank les déluge.
Wait. Isn't that... Wait a minute. Okay, we need a quick sanity check here. Monday, April 6th, 2026.
Yep.
I am looking at xwordinfo.com, 34 across. The answer is moi, M-O-I.
Yes.
The clue is exclamation of faux innocence.
No, mine is après blank les déluge.
How did that happen? Actually, at the bottom of the puzzle, I note it says, found bugs or have suggestions? Please let us know. Yeah. All right. So now, as we continue on the sanity check, I'm looking at the New York Times, 34 across, après blank, le déluge. Huh.
Yeah.
That's bizarre. Anyways, it is, like you said, après boule, après blanc. I guess that's how you say blank. Le déluge, after me, the flood. And so it was moi. I'm not sure who said that. Some famous dictator. It might have been Napoleon.
Oh, I don't know. But anyway, the answer was moi.
Yes.
and neither one of us knew that.
Oh, really? Oh.
No.
Okay. I've heard that phrase many, many times.
Oh, not me.
It's famous to me.
Uh-huh.
Well, if it's any consolation, there probably, for every clue that I know and you don't, there are 30 clues that you know and I don't.
I don't know about that.
Or let's try a few others. Let's try sound at the beginning and end of a meditation, perhaps. Bong.
Bong.
Did you get that right away?
No.
Oh, I actually did.
Oh.
Because I thought, what else could it be? I thought, it could be alms.
That's what we put.
But that was only 3 letters. How did you spell alms?
Well, it was before and after, so we put an S.
Yeah, but
ohms.
O-H-M-S? That's like a description of the unit of resistance, the ohm.
No.
Okay. How about for 14 across? Let's see. I bet you knew land where the Tigris and Euphrates rivers meet. Iraq?
Well, we knew it's either Iraq or Iran.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we picked Iran, but it turned out to be Iraq. So,
Yeah, you needed that for...
we knew it was in that general
Right.
locale of the world.
Yeah, I wonder if one of those countries has thought their advertising slogan should be, "We're not the other country." But let's see, that Q of Iraq ran into 4Down men's fashion magazine, GQ Style.
That's right.
As you know, I'm a subscriber to GQ Style and try and
really?
keep up with it. Yes,
I did not know that.
based on how well ironed my T-shirts are, I thought that would have been pretty obvious. We had 5 across was Bit of Smoke, Wisp.
Wisp.
I went for Ring initially, but Wisp worked a lot better.
Oh, much, yes.
Krypton and Xenon, 19 across. I thought, it's going to be Inert. And then I thought it's going to be...
Noble.
Noble, yes, because we had Noble recently. Just turned out it was Gaz's.
That's right.
This is a Monday crossword.
Yep.
Guess we should be surprised. Did you know the first T of TNT, the 23 across, Tri?
Tri, yes, I did know that.
Trinitrotoluene. And yes. I thought there were some fun clues in there.
Oh, yeah. One that can be sort of a difficult one for people to answer. 30 down, highbrow critics may sneer at it. Pop culture. And you're often saying that there wasn't too much pop culture in this one.
It's not that I'm a highbrow critic. It's because I just don't know it that I get that I celebrate when it's not here. Let's see. Was there much pop culture in this crossword? I don't think there was any at all.
I don't recall.
The closest we have is 9 across, primitive native to Madagascar, the lemur.
No, that's
not pop culture. You haven't heard the famous K band or the famous M band?
No.
The lemurs. No.
There was 45 across, the G in LGBT, which is gay. I don't know if that's not really
That's
pop
not
culture.
pop
It's more
culture.
historic, I guess.
Pop culture has to be a name of somebody, ideally somebody who I don't know. I suppose you might argue that the apps represent a form of pop culture, but even then, it's just sort of a form of technology. So. But in any event, it was a good crossword. It was by John Ewbank. And it was John Ewbank's 12th New York Times crossword since 2021. He's done 4 Mondays. He's done 1 Friday. So he's and he's done 2 Sundays. So he's got quite a range there.
Yes, he has.
All right. In addition to the crossword, it is Monday.
That it is.
Which means it's time for JAMCOTWA, the Gene and Mike Crossword of the Week Award.
Yep.
Where we dive into the archive and emerge soaking wet, but with the best crossword of the week. And this week we picked...
Sunday. We just went back one day.
One day back.
But it was such a fun day, Sunday. Just a really fun, enjoyable solve. The theme was badvertising or bad advertising, badvertising, and there certainly were some very bad advertisements in this puzzle. The theme clues were the tagline of the bad advertising or badvertising, and the answers to those were common phrases that answered the clue. For example, 30 across, it hurts how much we're overcharging for this detergent. And the answer was no pain, no gain, using gain detergent as the advertisee, I guess. And then we also had 23 across, we're literally giving away our rental cars. And that was a free enterprise. Yep. And then I think my favorite was the one two down. I just thought that was so funny. Our soap is deadly. And the answer was, don't touch that dial.
Yes.
So lots of funny clues.
Yeah, really
and
laugh
funny
out loud.
answers. And yeah, laugh out loud kinds of things. So very enjoyable solve. And it was by Samuel A. Donaldson.
Right? His 42nd for the New York Times.
Well done, Samuel.
Right. I hope 43 comes along very shortly.
Yep.
All right. Well, Mr. Donaldson, actually, he's a law professor at Georgia State University. Dr. Donaldson, if you feel so inclined, drop us a line, crosswordpodcast at iCloud.com, including a mailing address and your shirt size, and we will have some magnificent Northeast Wisconsin swag winging its way towards you in no time.
Yes.
And for anyone who wants to get a hold of us, you can do that. Click on the Send Fan Mail link or drop us a line, crosswordpodcast at iCloud.com. We love it when you leave a 5-star review wherever you're listening to this podcast. And we will be back again with our cutting-edge analysis of Tuesday's crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.